ओके, आप सब लोग अपना अपना वीडियोस ऑन कर लीजिए। जितना हम इंटरेक्टिव रहेंगे ये सेशन के अंदर और ज्यादा अच्छा होगा।
मैम एक्चुअली कल भी पूरा नहीं हो पाया था ना, तो मैम आज आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप पूरा मतलब EFT और
हाँ हाँ,
मेडिटेशन, मिरर वर्क
EFT
सब पूरा करें।
मेडिटेशन आज हमारे साथ बहुत ही अच्छे गेस्ट है, पूनम जी, कविता जी, वो हमें बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल मेडिटेशन करवाने वाले हैं। एंड EFT हम बाद में करते हैं मेडिटेशन के बाद में, ठीक है? एंड टुडे वी
राइट मैम,
डोंट हैव
थैंक यू।
एनी हरी, सो या वी विल डू इट। भले थोड़ा टाइम भी लगेगा तो हम फिनिश करेंगे आज सब कुछ। ओके, पूनम जी प्लीज गो अहेड।
ओके, सो ये कौन सी लैंग्वेज में सभी कंफर्टेबल हैं? फिर आई विल यूज दैट लैंग्वेज ओनली।
इंग्लिश हिंदी मिक्स।
Mix, okay, fine, that's wonderful, wonderful.
हिंदी में
Okay,
बेटा।
I'm Poonam Kaur. I'm from Punjab, Jalandhar, and I got enlightened few years back, and since then I'm practicing my meditation and other practices, spiritual practices, and Kavita ji has been in constant touch with me, and she is very, very highly literate woman. She reads a lot and she has got such a good hold on these meditations and knowledges. And it's wonderful that she invited me today to join in. Thank you, Kavita ji. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here.
थैंक यू पूनम जी। और एनलाइटेंड के ऊपर आप थोड़ा सा बताइए, आप मतलब क्या चीज कहना चाहती हैं उस बारे में?
Okay, okay. अगर यहाँ पे like if there are people who are not actually enlightened, so I would like to start up with that there is no superiority, there is no inferiority. All of us are right exactly where we are supposed to be. ठीक है, हम लोग जहाँ पर हैं अपनी अपनी टाइमलाइंस के हिसाब से we are perfect wherever we are supposed to be. So I got enlightened. Enlightened is something like, if you know about the dimensions, we people are living in 3D, third dimension. Only this earth has got this third dimension where we can touch, see, feel, and this everything, like our thoughts come to reality, you know, this body. So this is only in 3D reality. अर्थ पे ही हम ये है, इसके अलावा बाकी सभी dimensions, they are mental dimensions. Only thought you can say, or only the light. So I would say after enlightenment, I realized that I'm not this body. I'm basically not Poonam Kaur. And I'm not what all I learned more than 30 years of my life, that I'm to this religion and to this community. I have to wear like, dress up like this. I have to go and worship certain God like that. And then I have to hate other humans for their religions and belief system. So all that was shattered. तो 3D मैट्रिक्स में क्या है कि आपने सबने सुना होगा कि एक माया का पर्दा है हमारी आंखों के आगे, ठीक है? और ये मैंने रियलाइज किया कि वो माया कितना हमारे साथ खेलती है, और हम पूरी लाइफ ही वो एक ऐसी कंडीशनिंग के साथ जीवन अपना व्यतीत करते हैं जो कि सच में है ही नहीं. इट्स लाइक वी आर सुपर कंप्यूटर्स and there is this virus programmed inside us. What is that virus? Fear, guilt, shame, and all these bad negative emotions. Jealousy हो गया, hatred हो गया, ये सब चीजें हैं. These are the viruses जो कि हमारे भीतर प्लांट किए गए हैं. क्योंकि आप मेरे साथ सभी एग्री करेंगे, जब हम पैदा हुए थे तब ना तो हमारा कोई धर्म था, ना हमारी कोई जाति थी, ना हमारा कोई नाम था, और हम सिर्फ एक प्योर डिवाइन लाइट थे जो सोर्स से डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे धरती पे आए. ठीक है, अगर मेरा जन्म सिख फैमिली में हुआ था तो मैं पूनम कौर बन गई. अगर ये मुस्लिम फैमिली में हुआ होता तो मैं कोई पूनम खान, हिना खान, जरीना खान, या फिर अगर क्रिश्चियन फैमिली में होती तो मैं कोई डिसूजा होती. गॉट माय पॉइंट? तो ये सब हमें इस धरती पे आने के बाद मिलता है, जबकि ट्रूथ ये है कि रिलीजन जो हमें डिवाइड करता है, दिस इज नॉट सपोज टू डिवाइड अस, दिस वाज सपोज टू यूनाइट अस, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली ये हमें डिवाइड करने लग गया. It has become like a virus in our system, very bad virus, whereas we all are one divine light. And one more thing I realized after when I had my own Kundalini awakening and my realizations, that we are not this body, we are the light that resides inside this body. That light comes directly from the source, जिसे हम भगवान, सोर्स, लाइट, गॉड, अल्लाह, वाहिगुरु जो भी नाम दे दे, या फिर हम वी कॉल इट यूनिवर्स. तो वहां से जो उस लाइट्स के टुकड़े होके आते हैं, सो वी ऑल इज जनरेटेड फ्रॉम दैट सोर्स ऑफ लाइट. सो वी आर द मिनिएचर वर्जन ऑफ दैट बिगर वर्जन ऑफ द यूनिवर्स. सो अगर यूनिवर्स में वो पावर्स हैं, तो हम में भी वो पावर्स हैं, बिकॉज we are the miniature version of the universe. We are mini universe. We are whole and complete in ourselves. The only thing which is keeping us stuck or sleep is level of consciousness. माया का पर्दा है, वो जिस दिन उठ जाएगा, उस दिन आपको आत्मा और परमात्मा में भेद खत्म हो जाएगा. So this is what my experience had been. इसके अलावा भी बहुत कुछ है, लेकिन अब मैं एकदम से सभी कुछ बोलूंगी तो सब मैसअप हो जाएगा, सब समझ में नहीं आएगा. So this is how I would like to conclude my experience into my journey of enlightenment, reaching highest level of consciousness, or jumping dimensions, or finding everything inside me, the secret of the universe inside me. So that's it.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful.
पूनम जी, आपने अपने कितने बर्थ्स देख लिए, लाइफ बर्थ?
मैंने अपने बहुत सारे पास्ट लाइफ्स देख लिए हैं अभी तक. तो इन माय पास्ट लाइफ्स मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आई डोंट नो इफ you guys must be thinking like this what this woman is talking, because जब हम लोग सेम प्लेटफॉर्म पे नहीं होते तो हम सेम चीज अंडरस्टैंड नहीं कर सकते उस लेवल ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस से.
नहीं, हम थोड़े थोड़े तो लेवल में है कि अंडरस्टैंड तो कर रहे, हमें इतना तो पता है कि we are souls, yeah, and we have so many janams that we came from, so that we understand.
Yes, that's wonderful, because initially even I had gone through that phase, like, oh my God, when I would talk to somebody, they'll say bullshit. This can't be real. So you're gone nuts. Okay, then
we all are aware.
Yes,
we all are a bit aware of.
Very nice.
Because हम लोग ये जर्नी में कब से है, तो हमें इतना पता है थोड़ा.
Very nice.
Yes. No, ma'am, the one, I mean, like you just said that we are aware, we are not aware. The one who can join this journey, I mean, this magic and miracles, it means those people who are already chosen, who are already made up their mind, okay, we would like to have magic in our life or any miracles in our life. So we are the chosen one to be in this group. Yeah.
Yes, that's very true. And it's wonderful to be a part of this group, you know, where I can connect with people who are more like me and who can understand what I talk. Otherwise, most of the time, I have to keep quiet 98% of the time, because I know the person in front of me would not understand. Okay, so let's get back to my past lives. So I have seen many of my past lives. So I had been on this earth and other planets as well. Like, we are not the only existence. There are other species also coexisting here. There is not only life on this earth, there is life on other planets also. But this physical feelings, emotions, this thing is only present on this earth. Okay? So I had been here before also, and what I was previously in my past lives also, I was a natural healer. So I was there when Atlantis sank. We say that there is no Atlantis, and Atlantis never existed, but that was a civilization in the past that sank underwater, and it's still there. And when it sank, I was there. So you can say I am carrying the ancient knowledge and ancient secrets, ancient medicine, and many things inside me which I didn't know before my enlightenment. I didn't know, because when I and Kavita ji used to talk, she used to ask me, from where, how did you get to know, from where you heard or read? I said, nowhere. I don't know from where it comes. So later on, I understood that it was stored inside me only. And as my level of consciousness started rising, it started coming up. It's the knowledge, ancient knowledge started showing itself to me. So we have, like, around in our nature, we have many ancient secret keepers, ancient knowledge keepers. But only thing we need to know is how to connect with them. Basically, we are not connected with ourselves. Most of the time, we are not even connected with our bodies. We are not confident and comfortable in our bodies, right? So I don't like this bulge. I don't like this scar. I don't like this. We are not connected with our body. And when we lose connection with ourselves, how can we connect with other beings around us, right? So that's the thing. And in my past lives, I had been a healer. Healers, right from ancient time, we were healers who used to heal people without medicines, uh, in natural ways, right? So then what happened? There is always a cult, there is always a dark and a light force. So till now, you must also have seen in the movies and must have heard that there used to be witches. They were burnt to death, they were poisoned to death, and they were hanged till death. So what those witches or wizards were, they were actually the healers. If I tell you, as per the ancient knowledge, they were actually the healers and the people who gets benefited by keeping us sleep. Because जब हम सोए रहेंगे, हम क्वेश्चन नहीं करेंगे किसी चीज को, it is very easy for them to control us, right? It only gets difficult to control somebody when they start asking questions. Right? So that's what they used to do. They used to kill all the healers. So I had been killed multiple times in my multiple lifetimes previously also. So when I had this realization, then I realized that in one of my recent past lives, I was a healer, and I was dragged into a dark place, like in the middle of the night, and I was poisoned to death. Now, how this past life trauma came into this lifetime? My entire life, my throat was blocked. This chakra was badly blocked. It was because when I died, I had the fear that if I would say certain things, or if I would be, I would say certain truths, or I would speak out certain facts, then I would be killed, So right from my childhood, even in my school, in my class, I know the answer. I would raise my hand, and then suddenly, like, oh, I would not be able to give the answer of that question. Though I used to know exactly what was the answer word to word, but whenever I would like to speak, and it was like, no, something was stopping me. So this trauma went with me my entire life, like more than 30 years, it was with me. And only after my realization, I worked on myself and I cleared this blockage of mine. So I would like to say, there are people who say that there is no past life and there is no healing of past life trauma. So I would suggest that yes, there is past life, and yes, we carry traumas from our multiple past lifetimes, and it is very important for us to heal them so that they would not keep repeating in our next lifetimes also. And once we heal them, then we are certainly able to get moksha, nirvana, or highest level of consciousness, and all that stuff, whatever name you want to give it.
पूनम जी, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, ये अभी मतलब मेडिटेशन में देखिए लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन और इसका क्या कनेक्शन है?
Meditation and law of attraction, you asked me, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Law of attraction हम कह सकते हैं कि ये हम इसे पहली सीढ़ी कह सकते हैं, क्योंकि जब सबसे पहले इंसान को यही रियलाइजेशन यही होती है कि ओ माय गॉड, मे बी आई एम द को क्रिएटर, तो आई शुड ट्राई कि मैं इसको मैनिफेस्ट कैसे करूं। तो ये सबसे पहला यही रियलाइजेशन होता है। तो हम कह सकते हैं कि ये पहली सीढ़ी है जब भी हम इस जर्नी में आते हैं। प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी, आई विल हैव सम वाटर। एंड उसके बाद रियलाइजेशन के बाद में हम लोग जब मेडिटेशन करते हैं, मेडिटेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि सॉरी क्योंकि manifestation would not work until we prepare this vessel completely, right? I would give you an example, like if I have a cup which is already filled with lots of mud, right? So we want to put something fresh, some fresh water inside. We won't be able to, because it's already filled with mud. Even if we succeed to pour some water inside, we won't be able to consume it, because it's also in the form of mud. So first of all, we have to clean this vessel. तो meditation करते हैं हम, healing करते हैं, खुद को align करते हैं, only then manifestation will start working. Yes, Kavita ji.
Yes.
Have I made it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
तो एलिफिया जी, एक चीज मैं पूछती हूँ, अगर टाइम कम है तो मैं मेडिटेशन का सेशन कल भी ले सकती हूँ, पर आज मुझे मतलब आज पूनम जी से मतलब सबका ये इंट्रोडक्शन कराना बहुत जरूरी था। मैं चाहती हूँ
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Poonam ji, for coming.
Poonam ji, I want to ask here. I am Usha. I'm so interested about your past life thing. So that how long did you came out from your past life? How long it take, the duration since you realize it that you are past life, being in the past life, and then now you are having this Jannam and all that. How long duration that you acknowledge that you have that talent, I can say talent or smartness in you, within you?
Like, I think I have not gotten your question really clear. Would you be a little more specific so that I would be able to give you the exact correct answer to
मैम
that?
आपको कितना समय लगा आपके इस रियलाइजेशन के लिए कि पास्ट लाइफ में आप ये थे, और आप अपने आप को इस चीज से कब कितने ड्यूरेशन में ऊपर ला पाए?
ओके, ये तो जब हम देखो, मेरे को ये सारी realizations I had after I had my Kundalini awakening, complete chakra alignment, right? उसके बाद में तो when I started meditating, I started having visions and all. These are the stages. Once, like, if you are into law of attraction and manifestation, then there will be next stage, next stage and next stage. So soon after, like, it took me few years actually.
How many years, ma'am?
With me, things happened very fast because I had already worked on myself in my past lives also. So things happened very fast. Kundalini awakening was, trust me, it wasn't an easy job. It is not an easy job, and I would suggest that yes, you can do it, but you should not do it unless until you are fully conscious and you're fully prepared for that. Otherwise, the consequences can be deadly, right? So after my awakening, I had this realization within 1.5 years that these were my past lives, and then I'm okay with it, because when you come into the state of complete acceptance, ठीक है, जो भी था past था, present है, future है, these are already coexisting. We are that's why we are multidimensional beings, ठीक है. These all dimensions and past, present, future it's all happening side by side. तो आपने भी law of attraction में ये चीज सीखी होगी ना, jumping timelines. So what is that? That's that everything is happening here right in this moment, but we don't have access to that because we have blocked third eye, right? So we can have access.
Yes, जैसे spiritual dimension में तो time और space की कोई reality नहीं होती, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Exactly.
absolutely. So we can't have access to that just because we can't see from here. These eyes are to see what this physical stuff, right? Whatever doesn't have this gotten this matter form cannot be seen with these physical eyes. Those things, those dimensions can only be seen from our this third eye, right? Only this eye opens inward, these eyes are opening outwards. So in totality, we live our life in this 3D reality, chasing whatever we can see with these eyes, and we forget that we have got this also, and this is our superpower. So we never go inside, we are always living outside, and we are always trying to look for things outside of us. Whereas I would say nothing is outside of us. Whatever is in this entire universe, that is inside us. So we are a mini universe. So if universe has like 1,000 watts of power, then we have at least 100 watts of power inside us.
Wow.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
So everything is inside us.
So,
No,
ma'am, how long you took to awaken your Kundalini?
Mine
How
was
long?
spontaneous. Like it was a
Okay.
process of around, I think, 3 to 5 hours it took, because it's a process.
Okay.
Because wherever you have blockages inside your body, this Kundalini energy is a very, very smart, intelligent life force energy. If your vessel is prepared properly, then if there are minor blockages, this energy will take its place towards that side to clear those blockages very nicely and decently to move upwards, because I didn't force anything and I wasn't even aware of what this Kundalini stuff. But when we are attached and we are forcing, then if this energy is going with a great force and you have all the blockages inside, then you can imagine what's going to happen with you, right?
Right,
So
right.
there are classical examples of people who have tried to awaken their Kundalini by force.
Force. Mm-hmm.
Either they landed into the hospitals, or they landed into mental asylums, or they are on their deathbed forever. So that's because we don't understand the importance of cleaning this vessel so that we can embody that divine light inside this, So this is another very important point.
May I ask here about that? It's so interesting. To awaken your Kundalini, was it any tutor or any master who guided you to awaken the Kundalini? And how did you manage to know, okay, I have to awaken my Kundalini? It is not only the chakras. Is that the last stage of opening? I mean, only till chakra or only till Kundalini? How do you know that only Kundalini will work for me or only chakra will work for me, like that?
Because as we all know, we have the 7 major energy centers. We call them chakras inside our body, right? There are 7 major chakras. Minor, we have many minor chakras also. Then we have invisible chakras going deep into earth and connecting us to higher realms also, right? So if one of our chakra is getting blocked or unblocked, we can easily understand, like, okay, my root chakra has got unblocked, because then there will be certain signs and symptoms. then with every chakra, when your energy moves up, you start having realizations. Every chakra stores certain ancient wisdom, certain knowledges. When you start realizing, acha, yahan pe aaya, so that means you have got realization about certain stuff. I'm not supposed to talk all these because this is going to go, I think, on YouTube and where not. So I would not be telling you all of that. But yes, when it starts unlocking, it's like unlocking certain things into your mind, like Albert Einstein has done and Nikola Tesla has done. They had unlocked certain things which usually normal people could not. So this Kundalini energy will unlock all those things inside you which normal people cannot have the access, right? Even until unless I was awakened, I didn't have the access to any of that. I was living a bullshit. I was living a bullshit life like anybody else, in a sleeping mode, like eat, sleep, work, and then same routine, and nothing for my soul growth because I was not aware. So my mind was logged on this thing, right? So thereafter, when I got enlightened, so it got this big, and this big. And then I learned, oh, अच्छा ये भी है life में. Oh my God, मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था. अच्छा इसके बाद ये भी है. Oh wow. So these kind of things start happening.
Poonam ji, it means your intuition is also now working. So you know what intuition
yes,
is
definitely
opening.
her intuition is on.
Okay. And then the awakening, I mean, of Kundalini or whatever chakra is that, it, I mean, does it harm any, I mean, does it make you pain and aches in your body?
Blocked chakras would definitely do that for you. It happens with all of us. Like if our root chakra is blocked, we'll obviously have lower back pain and all that stuff, And if our sacral chakra is blocked, we'll have like lots of issues inside our wombs and in our sexual organs. We will have STDs and all that stuff. These are all related to our chakras only. So if your chakras are blocked, certainly you'll be having problems related to those chakras inside your body. Like if our solar plexus is related to our our liver and our CBD and all that stuff, you'll be having some sort of pain or suffering or disease if your this chakra is blocked, right, into those parts which are representing your this solar plexus chakras. So blocked chakras would certainly have you these problems. But once you have this clean and clear vessel, and then your energy it's easy for that energy to move upwards. It would not harm you. But yes, since this energy is very, very powerful, it's like, the entire universe, if you can say, it's like placing a huge nuclear bomb inside you. This energy is so powerful that if there is a blockage, it will certainly keep on breaking because it needs way. So when the way is not clear, it will do harm you from inside, wherever you have the blockages inside your body.
It means like ask and you shall receive. It means that whatever you ask, it's still ask and it shall receive, like that. Yeah.
See, yes, as Rumi said very beautifully, whatever you seek is seeking you, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing is,
in that case, it is very scary also, yeah. Not, I mean, scary in that sense, like, aap jo bhi bolegi to, it, so
it will manifest.
It manifests into true, and then how to prevent that, so we lack of talking or less of talking or communicating or how?
When you start firstly coming into the complete acceptance mode, right? And when you get into zero state, because zero state is no thought, because now if I'm here, I'm 100% here, I'm not thinking of anything else. When I'm watching the sun, I'm 100% watching the sun, no thoughts. I'm cooking, I'm 100% watching my food, no thoughts, no present, no past, no future, no thoughts. Past doesn't exist, future doesn't exist. Only thing that exists is present moment. But sadly, this is the irony with us human beings, that we lose our present for the sake of past past events that doesn't exist anymore, or future that doesn't exist so far. So we lose our present moment for either reminiscing about the past or thinking about the future. So this is the saddest thing. When you learn to live in the present moment, then perfectly you would not speak anything that would have a bad consequence, right? Now when I understand that whatever I would say, it would manifest really fast. So what I do is I say all the good things all the time.
That's
Okay,
wonderful.
one more. How about you with relation with your family? I mean, are they, like looking you at a different angle, like, oh yeah, this one, something or something vibration through you passing in their universe?
I would say, like, when you heal your surroundings also. Whatever you heal inside you will be reflected in your surroundings, because our outer world is the reflection of our inner world, right? So when you heal inside, it will be healed outside. But yes, these families are our soul contracts only. And we have to understand that each and everybody is an individual soul. They have individual right of their soul growth. If I'm a spiritual person, doesn't mean that my spouse or my parents or my siblings have to be spiritual. Or if I believe in Sikhism, they have to believe in Sikhism. They can, at any time, they can have this realization that they have more inclination towards Christianity. That's fine, because it's their soul's calling and it's their way of going there. If I have started stopping them and citing my own experiences or reasons, that means I still have not come into the mode of complete acceptance. We have to accept
Okay.
that each and every individual is different soul, and they have got their different paths of soul growth through different experiences, through their own individual journeys, right? So
One
this
more.
is
Ma'am, would you like
Oh,
to give us a small meditation on healing chakras?
Uh, Today I am not prepared with that, because I didn't know what's going to happen in this session, because I thought I would be joining the group meditation here. But chalo,
Okay.
this was nice
So
to
we
share my
request Alithia
experiences.
ma'am to please start the program.
okay, can I ask one more question here? If supposing like you as already open all your kundalini and your chakras and you are aware of everything, so when you go to the to the place like temple and all that, do you feel something different in you, or is there any vibration or trickles in you in your body and all that? Because I'm curious, because
This is a very tricky. This is a very tricky question, I know. And it would be even trickier to answer this one, because this is a difficult question, because from 3D perspective, I cannot say what I feel. For example, if I tell you, oh, foolish woman, what are you doing here? There is no God. God doesn't reside in these temples or gurdwaras or churches. Then what will happen? The people who are firm believers of temple, they'll run after me to kill me. The people who are firm believers of gurdwaras will come, they run after me to kill me. Same way, every community will come, they would not understand what I'm trying to say, even if I'm right. So I keep it to myself. Whatever my experience is, it is within myself. I respect, because now I know in totality of the universe, I know what is what, right? So I uh, don't feel anything, because I have found everything inside me. So I don't need to go to any specific places. These places are for those people who are yet not enlightened, because being in 3D, we need certain places or people for certain assurances. right? Like if I'm broken, I'm sad, now I don't know what God is. So I would go to a certain place where I think I'll find a God, and I would pray to that God, and that God would help me. So till the time I'm living unconscious life, those places are very important for me. And after getting conscious, then things, boom, everything changes.
Poonam, can you share your number, please? I'm so interested and curious to know more about it.
Poonam
Because
ji, share with us one more thing. What is the life lesson you got after so many incarnations, rebirth? I mean,
Okay. So life lesson too, definitely I would share, but this.
why we take rebirth again and again?
Okay. Okay, that's a big thing. Oh my God, I have to. Okay, I'll give the answers, right? So, as I told you, in my past lives also, I was a healer. I had done enough of work on myself, and I had been killed multiple lifetimes. And plus, I'm a twin flame. So all my incarnations were to unite with my other flame, which I could not. So in this lifetime, hopefully, so
Okay.
this lifetime, I have got all the credentials or credits, whatever I have done in my past lifetimes. Like my Kundalini was the result of my works done in my past lives, right? Because this is not something like we can open up like this. It
But
takes
what you have
lifetimes.
to tell us that what we should be aware of. आपकी तरफ से मतलब जैसे कि हम लोग के लिए एडवाइस क्या होगा?
Okay. सबसे important चीज है.
And a little bit about twin flame. Can you explain a little bit about twin flame? What you meant by that?
Yeah. Twin flames are basically highly ascended souls. Like in past, their past lifetimes, this is one soul which has actually raised their vibration to the highest level through their inner work, that now it cannot be embodied into one body, right? So this is a very big lesson I'm going to teach you all for free. So we have got these energies, like masculine energy and feminine energy, both inside one body, right? Even if you are in a female body or a male body, we have both the energies inside. Like आपने शिव शक्ति का रूप देखा है, half man, half woman. So each one of us is whole and complete only when we have both the energies in balance inside us. But what had been happening from ages, that things really got messed up. It became the society more male dominating and feminine essence was suppressed, right? तो उससे क्या हुआ, it created huge imbalance in energies, जिसकी वजह से ये जिसे हम कलयुग बोलते हैं, ये जो sufferings they started coming, you know, this became the reason of sufferings. So अब twin का क्या है कि वो male feminine energies अब दोनों इतने ज्यादा strong हो जाते हैं कि अब now they cannot get into one body because the light is so bright, it could be detrimental for that one body. So it is split into two halves, and then it's put into two different bodies. Now, boom, you will take birth again and again, because the sad part of taking birth on this earth is that as soon as we get birth, we tend to forget everything. Like वहां से हम कह के आते हैं कि ठीक है यार, तुम वहां पे मेरी आंटी बनोगी, तुम मेरी फ्रेंड बनोगी, तुम मेरे पति बनोगे, तुम तो मेरे ट्विन हो, तुम्हें ढूंढ ही लूंगी. अब जब यहाँ पे आए तो भैया सब भूल गए. और फिर उसके बाद में क्या होता है कि अब तुम्हारे साथ मेरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट था कि तुम मुझे ट्रिगर करोगे, तो मेरी ये अवेकनिंग होगी. अब मुझे तुम रोज ट्रिगर करते हो. आई एम नॉट लर्निंग माई लाइफ लेसन, बट आई एम जस्ट फाइटिंग विद यू. ये मुझे सारा दिन क्यों परेशान करती रहती है. भाई हम ये भूल जाते हैं कि वहां से हम ये लिख के आए हैं कि भाई तुमने मुझे परेशान करना है, उसके बाद में मुझे यहाँ पे कुछ ट्रिगर होना है, और फिर मेरी आंखें खुलेंगी कि अच्छा मैं ये गलत कर रही थी. दिस लाइफ लेसन आई हैव टू लर्न. बट व्हाट वी डू इज वी फॉरगेट. वो लाइफ लेसन तो फिर कहाँ ही सीखने होते हैं हमने, फिर हम कुछ और ही करते रहते हैं, कार्मास इकट्ठे करते हैं, ऐसे हमारी कार्मिक बैगेजेस बहुत इकट्ठी हो जाती हैं जो कि हर लाइफ टाइम में हमारे साथ कैरी फॉरवर्ड होती हैं. फिर देन व्हेन इट्स टाइम टू डाई वी से ओ प्लीज एक बर्थ और दे देना, अब मैं इस बार ये सारे कर्मस खत्म कर दूंगा, ठीक है. तो फिर वो कहता है कि ओके एक चांस दिया. तब क्या करते हैं कि ओके हमारे पास अब एक चांस है अपने बैड कर्मस को खत्म करके निर्वाणा प्राप्त करने के. तो अब हमारा जन्म हुआ, बूम फिर से भूल गए एंड फिर से वी स्टार्ट गैदरिंग दोस सेम बुलशिट लाइफ, सेम बैड कर्मस.
यानी ऐसे देखने जाए तो ये विशियस साइकिल चलता ही रहेगा ना, लाइक हाउ वी
हाँ,
विल
ये
बी,
साइकिल चलता रहेगा unless until we are awaken and unless until we learn that oh we are into a cycle which is not going to stop unless until we break this loop. And how to break this loop? By healing yourself, you know, by clearing that baggage. Like when I cleared all my karmic baggage, then I was gifted with Kundalini rising. Okay. Unless until we clear all the baggage, there is no chance that we'll be having any sort of those gifts. Those gifts will come, like as I told you, I had many past lifetimes, you know, all fucked up, all killed many times and all that stuff. So in this lifetime, since maybe it was in my contract that yes, at certain age this spark would come and I would get enlightened, and then I would be able to break these cycles and clear these baggages, so that I get into that form in which I was born. Like before my birth, जैसे हम थे बिल्कुल प्योर, ना थॉट ना कुछ, ना प्रेजेंट पास्ट फ्यूचर कुछ नहीं. जब हम उस स्टेट में जाते हैं, then you attain nirvana. So it's as simple as that, you know. So we have to ultimately be into that state for getting nirvana. And बाकी कुंडलिनी कोई बहुत बड़ी चीज भी नहीं है अगर हम इसको सही तरीके से करें. And if it's written in your contract that you will get your Kundalini awaken in this lifetime, then it will happen. If not, then if you're not able to clear your past life baggages, then obviously they'll be carried forward in your next lifetimes. And then maybe if you're working so hard on yourself in this lifetime, and then maybe next lifetime you will be gifted with all that wisdom and knowledge and your Kundalini rising, and then boom, nirvana. फिर लोग कहते हैं तुम्हें क्या हो गया? Suddenly it's certain things have changed inside you, but they are not able to apprehend because उनका कसूर नहीं है ना. हम भी तो पहले वैसे ही थे. I was not always this wise. I was not always like this open and free. As I told you, I was like all the time choked because of my past life traumas were stored inside this, right? So now I could speak everything, and I don't have fear of judgment कि कोई क्या बोलेगा कि ये कैसी बातें कर रही है. नहीं, जो है मुझे पता है. I'm free to speak because that's what I'm here for. Whatever I have now, I have to give it to others so that others also can awaken, and this earth can become a beautiful place again as it was before our many lifetimes, you know. So right now why most people are getting awakened is because it's time when earth needs our light so much more than any other times. So we all shared the contract to come at this point of time here so that we do inner work, raise our vibration, because as we raise our vibration, we would be able to raise vibration of whosoever comes in our circle. And then we would be able to raise vibration of this Mother Earth. She needs it. She needs it. And that's why we are here for.
Poonam ji, how to raise our
totally
vibration?
agree with him.
And how to
visualization,
finish our,
affirmation, gratitude.
आज ही मुझे लगता है आप सारा ज्ञान आज ही ले लोगे मुझसे.
यानी कार्मिक बैगेज को कैसे खत्म करना है ये भी बताइए.
ओके, वन बाय वन में क्वेश्चन लेती हूँ. रेज योर वाइब्रेशन में इट्स वेरी इजी, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है. हम लोग वाइब्रेशन रेज नहीं कर पाते थे, आई वुड से थे, क्योंकि अभी हम एक टोटली डिफरेंट प्लेस पे हैं जहाँ पे हम इजीली कर पाएंगे. वो था क्योंकि हम प्रेजेंट मोमेंट को खो देते थे क्योंकि हम या तो पास्ट के बारे में सोचते रहते थे, तो वो हम पास्ट के लूप में चलते थे। अरे 20 साल पहले मेरी इस गधे से शादी क्यों हुई थी, मेरी तो जिंदगी झंड हो गई, मेरा ये हो गया वो हो गया। सो अगले आने वाले 20 साल तक हम लोग वो जो एक दिन शादी हुई थी उसी लूप को एवरी डे वी आर लिविंग, राइट? तो दिस इज जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल। या फिर अगर मेरे साथ वैसा ना हुआ होता तो शायद आज मेरी लाइफ डिफरेंट होती, समझते हैं? तो we keep on living that sad moment again and again. So we are into that infinite loop. So we have to break that loop. Now, how is that? Stop thinking about past, because whatever is done cannot be undone. And stop being worried about future also, because let it unfold on its own. That's the beauty of future. If we know everything कि कल तो ये होना है, what is the beauty in that? अगर मुझे पता है कि अब मैंने तो इस बंदे से मिलना है, उसने मुझे ये बोलना है, उसने मुझे ये देना, मैंने उसका वो करना है, थिंग्स विल बिकम सो मोनोटोनस। यही रीजन है कि हम लोग धरती पे आके सब भूल जाते हैं, बिकॉज इन एवरी लाइफ टाइम आवर सोल नीड्स टू लर्न सर्टेन लेसन्स फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट, फ्रॉम द फ्रेश। तो वो तभी होगा जब हम पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस भूल जाएंगे। अगर मुझे याद हुआ कि पिछली बारी भी गधेड़ा तू ही मेरा पति था, तू मेरा दोस्त था, तू मेरा टीचर था, तू मेरा प्रिंसिपल था, तो इस लाइफ में क्या मजा आएगा? हमें कुछ भी नहीं, है ना? और सोल लेसन्स तो क्या लेगी, क्योंकि मुझे ऑलरेडी पता है कि ये प्रिंसिपल है, ये खड़ूस है, अगर इसकी क्लास में हम पढ़ाई नहीं करेंगे तो ये मुझे फेल करके ऐसी लेटर देगा कि किसी और स्कूल में एडमिशन नहीं मिलेगी। तो मैं क्या करूंगी? क्योंकि मुझे तो ऑलरेडी पता है ना कि ये सब ऐसे होगा, तो मैं वही सेम ओल्ड पैटर्न रिपीट करती रहूंगी। तो इसलिए हम लोग सब भूल जाते हैं, क्योंकि सोल इज कॉन्स्टेंटली इन दिस एवोल्यूशन जर्नी। तो इसको इवॉल्व करने के लिए नई नई चीजें सीखनी जरूरी है एवरी टाइम, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी कीप कमिंग।
इसका मतलब है आफ्टर कुंडलिनी अवेकनिंग आप भी मतलब अपना फ्यूचर नहीं देख सकते हो?
फ्यूचर हम कुंडलिनी के बाद यू कैन सी योर पास्ट, प्रेजेंट, फ्यूचर, अपना भी एंड दूसरों का भी। अब मैं बताती हूँ कि लोग प्रिडिक्शंस करते हैं, वो इसी से प्रिडिक्शंस करते हैं, यू नो। तो लेकिन एक चीज हमें याद रखनी चाहिए, दैट फ्यूचर इज कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंजेबल। वी कैन चेंज आवर फ्यूचर बाय यूजिंग आवर फ्री विल, ठीक है? तो ये नहीं कि मैंने आज प्रिडिक्ट कर दिया कि कविता जी 4 साल बाद में तो आपका ये हो जाएगा, तो अब कविता जी तो वो पकड़ के बैठेंगी, ठीक है, कि 4 साल बाद तो मैं बीमार हो जाऊंगी, 4 साल बाद बीमार। अगर आपने नहीं भी होना है ना, बिकॉज यू आर कॉन्स्टेंटली अट्रैक्टिंग दैट, तो आप 4 साल बाद बीमार पड़ जाएंगी, समझते हैं? और अगर वहीं पे आपको मान लीजिए मेरी प्रिडिक्शन के बाद में अच्छा कोई कोच मिल गया, ठीक है, उसने बोला कि कविता जी फ्यूचर इज कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंजेबल एंड यू हैव अ ब्यूटीफुल गिफ्ट विद यू, दैट इज कॉल्ड फ्री विल। आप अपनी फ्री विल चूज करें एंड यू वर्क फॉर योर गुड हेल्थ एंड बेटर एनवायरनमेंट। अपने को जो खुश रहना है वो कीजिए, आप तो 100 साल में भी बीमार नहीं पड़ेंगे। फिर आप बोलेंगे कि एक मुझे कोई गधेड़ा मिला था जिसने मुझे बोला था बीमार पड़ूंगी, और देखो आज तक नहीं मैं बीमार हुई। अंडरस्टैंड दैट? So these things we should understand that nothing is fixed, everything is constantly changeable. Energy doesn't like to stay stuck. Energy always loves to keep moving. That is why it's important for us to move our body. अभी आपने जो starting में करवाया move body, that's not just moving our body, that's moving the stuck energy inside all the organs of our body, right? इसीलिए कहते हैं ना कि घर में keep moving your furniture, your clothes, keep cleaning your closet, because वो energy stuck हो जाती है। Energy doesn't like to be stuck, और जो stuck energy है वो हमें परेशान करेगी ही करेगी। So it's important to keep that energy moving, you know, keep dancing will raise your vibration. Keep go for a jog, go for a walk, listen to the music that soothes you a lot, जो आपको पसंद है, and try doing your hair in a different style जो आज तक आपने कभी किए नहीं है, ठीक है? try different makeup, like अगर आपने कभी पर्पल लिपस्टिक नहीं लगाई ना, try it on sometimes, and when you will see yourself into the mirror, this will raise your vibration. Spend some time with pets, spend some time with kids, and most importantly spend some time with yourself. क्योंकि
आपने
आज
एक
तक
बार कहा था
And-
आई एम यूज नहीं करना चाहिए, सिर्फ आई एम लव, ये क्यों नहीं कहना चाहिए? क्योंकि हम लोग लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन में ये यूज करते हैं, आई एम मनी, समथिंग लाइक दैट। तो ये आप क्यों कहती है कि ऐसे यूज नहीं करना चाहिए?
एक्चुअली हम लोग हैं ही लव. The one thing we have to understand is this the light that resides inside us, वो light का जो essence है, that's love, pure unconditional love. As I told you कि हम लोग यहाँ पर आए थे एक यूनिटी और हार्मनी की लाइफ स्पेंड करने, लेकिन यहाँ पर आते ही क्या हुआ कि कुछ घटिया लोग थे जिन्होंने हमें धर्मों में बांट दिया. अब हमारे जो अनकंडीशनल लव में वायरस डाल दिया, हेट्रेड का, फियर का, जेलसी का, ये सब वायरसेस आ गए. तो अब हमारा जो अनकंडीशनल लव है, जो हम हैं, ऑलरेडी हैं, वो करप्ट हो गया. अब मैं तो कविता जी से नफरत करती हूँ कि भाई मैं तो सिख हूँ, कविता जी तो हिंदू हिंदू करती रहती हैं, तो मेरा तो बस चले जाके मैं तो कविता जी के घर के शीशे तोड़ के आऊं. गॉट माय पॉइंट? अब ये क्या है कि अब हम लोगों में डिफरेंस आ गया, जबकि जो लाइट मुझ में है, गॉड्स लाइट जिसे हम बोलेंगे, वही लाइट आप में है. दैट मीन्स आई एम अ पार्ट ऑफ गॉड, यू आर ऑल्सो अ पार्ट ऑफ गॉड. और राइट फ्रॉम एंशिएंट टाइम्स अगर हम देखें तो हम प्रणाम या नमस्ते एक दूसरे को क्यों करते? वी डोंट डू दैट टू दिस बॉडी. दिस बॉडी इज नथिंग. दिस इज जस्ट यू कैन से दिस इज आवर व्हीकल टू ट्रेवल ऑन दिस अर्थ, क्योंकि इसके बिना हम इस धरती की जर्नी कंप्लीट नहीं कर सकते. बट एक्चुअली वी आर द लाइट लिविंग इनसाइड, और वो लाइट एक ही सोर्स से जनरेट हुई है और वो सब में सेम है, तो हम सब सेम हैं. और जो एक मेजर लाइफ लेसन मैंने सीखा और जो मैं सबको हमेशा सिखाना चाहूंगी, दैट इज कि रिलीजन इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट ओवर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, राइट? इससे आई मे ऑफेंड मेनी पीपल जो थोड़े से रिजिड माइंडसेट होंगे.
ये बात मैं बहुत जल्दी समझ गई थी अपनी लाइफ में, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम नेवर इनटू एनी काइंड ऑफ लाइक नॉट फॉलोइंग रिलीजन लाइक fully. I believe in humanity and I believe in oneness with all.
Yes, that's very important. We all are one. We all generated from one source, so we all have one light, and we all are like so like full of love, unconditional love for each other. We were here to love each other and nurture each other. Like कि अच्छा कविता जी तुम्हारे पास ये नहीं है, oh come on, I'll help you in that, I'll help you in building your house, come on, डरने की बात नहीं है. लेकिन अब हो क्या रहा है, since our system got corrupted, अच्छा कविता जी का घर बन रहा है, अब इसको कैसे ढाया जाए, क्योंकि कविता जी से बड़ा घर तो मुझे चाहिए. Got it? So this is the virus working inside us.
Ma'am, can I ask, if a child is born, a new baby is born, they call the Maharaj or Pandit, and then they give the name, ceremony, and then if there is Mangal or they are born on Tuesdays or Saturdays, they say, oh, it is not a good day. Tuesday, Saturday is not a good day. So how do you overcome all these things? That it is, I can say it is something that every day is a good day, I believe. But they always say Tuesday is Mangal, it's bahut anshubh hai and all that. So how do you overcome that?
You already have the answer. You already gave the answer that every day is good day. It's the virus. It's the virus put in our mind by certain people for their own benefits, I would say. कि अगर मैं मंगल का दोष मानूंगी नहीं तो किसी की दुकान कैसे चलेगी? मैं मंगल का उपाय कराने कहाँ जाऊंगी? अगर जाऊंगी नहीं तो फिर उसकी दुकान कैसे चलेगी? Like with due respect to all the religions, I'm telling you कि this is a system, this is a virus, and this has been, you know, flowing in our blood from many lifetimes.
Okay,
this is what
a person like girl and boy getting married, they see that kundali, I mean that chatti, like then I don't know how you say that, they say, oh yeah, this girl is Mangal or this boy is Shani, how do they match? You know, oh, ये बहुत बारी है इसके लिए, और ये
मांगलिक है.
Yeah, like that. I mean, according to me, it's everything is a good day. You know, sometimes these people that Maharaj or Pandit, they make it in a worse type of like आपने बोला कि दुकान उसका कैसे चलेगा या क्या, फिर उसके शादी के बाद अगर अनहोनी हो जाएगी तो वो बोलेगा हाँ मैंने तो आपको बोला था, पंडित ने खुद बोला उस लड़की को कि मैंने तो खुद बोला कि तुम्हारे जन्म कुंडली में लड़का means there is no man in your जन्म कुंडली, then how to prevent that?
That's an interesting question, and I would love to answer this because I would again say this is how we had been played. You know, our minds have been hijacked because whatever we keep thinking constantly, consciously or unconsciously, both ways, we are manifesting that into our reality. What if I tell you, may I know your name, please? Usha,
Sure.
right? Yeah, okay. What if I tell you कि उषा जी आपकी तो ना एक मंथ में लॉटरी लगने वाली है. अब मैंने आपकी कोई कुंडलिनी भी नहीं देखी, just I took it and I say just like that, है ना? अब क्या होगा कि आपकी कुंडलिनी
आपने बोला मेरे को मिल गया. आपने बोला मेरे को मिल गया.
Got it right.
Yeah,
So,
that's why you tell me your number. I will tell you immediately.
Yes. So that's the thing. Don't allow any bullshit man or woman to play with your psyche. Right? Don't allow anybody to haunt you with, their ulterior motives. Don't allow them to play with your psyche because we are the co-creators. You are co-creating your life right now in this moment with your words and thoughts and actions. If I am manipulating that by saying कि कविता जी कल घर से बाहर मत जाना, भी सीढ़ियों से गिर जाऊंगी, तो अब क्या होगा कि वो तो डरती रहेंगी, अब वो suddenly she will slip. अगर ऐसा नहीं भी होना है तो she will slip. ठीक है, अब वही मैं कहती हूँ कविता जी कल बाहर जाओ खुल के, आपको तो चाहे रास्ते में गिरे पैसे मिले, चाहे आपको कोई गिफ्ट मिले, आपको तो कुछ कल का दिन बहुत ही बढ़िया है. I have manipulated her mind. You understand that? This is mind manipulation. And if we have that power to manipulate somebody, why not manipulate this in a beautiful, wonderful, co-creative way? Why do we always have to put fear into others' minds? कि मेरी दुकान चले. अभी मैं आपको डरा सकती हूँ.
नेम, प्लेस, टाइम, कर्मा या काल, ये भी तो मैटर करता है ना.
ये उनके लिए मैटर करता है जो बिलीव करते हैं, बिकॉज इट्स ऑल अ बिलीव सिस्टम. वी को क्रिएट एवरीथिंग, है ना. अब अगर हमारे मुस्लिम ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स हैं, उनमें कुंडलिनी का कुछ नहीं होता. हम सिख्स में कुंडलिनी का कुछ चक्कर नहीं होता, हिंदूज में होता है, और क्रिश्चियनिटी में भी आई थिंक कोई कुंडलिनी का चक्कर नहीं होता, है ना. अब इसमें चक्कर क्या होता है, अगर हमारे वो कार्मिक पार्टनर्स हैं, हमारे कार्मिक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हैं, तो वो कुंडलिनी मैच करने के बावजूद भी, अगर वो अभी मेरा सोलमेट है, लेकिन अब कुंडलिनी में हमारे 28 के 36 के 36 जितने भी गुण मैच कर रहे हैं, हम लोग सोलमेट्स हैं, बहुत बढ़िया. लेकिन हमारा सोलमेट्स वाले 2 साल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म, इसके बाद में तो सोलमेट कार्मिक में बदल गया. अब क्या करोगे? अब किस पंडित को पकड़ोगे जाके? क्योंकि हमारे ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हैं, सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स. अब ऊपर हमने कभी ये सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया होगा कि ऑन 2 मई 2022 हम लोग ऐसे ग्रुप कॉल करेंगे, हमने साइन किया होगा, मैंने बोला होगा हाँ मैं वहां बैठ के बक बक करके आपको खूब जो भी होगा मैं सब बताऊंगी, ठीक है, पूछना मुझसे जितना पूछना होगा. तो these are all soul contracts because we come in each other's life at certain point of time. मैं इससे पहले कभी लाइव नहीं आई हूँ, ठीक है, और आप में से बहुत लोग मुझसे कभी मिले नहीं. आज सडनली कविता जी became the source और हम लोग आज मिले हैं क्योंकि दिस वाज आवर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कि अच्छा इस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम में आप लोग अगर थोड़ी डार्कनेस में भटक रहे हो एंड यू नीड लाइट, तब तक मेरी लाइट अवेकन हो जाएगी, तो आई हेल्प यू देन, तो आप फिक्र मत करो। और जब मेरा पर्पस आपकी लाइफ में खत्म हो जाएगा, आई जूम एग्जिट फ्रॉम योर लाइफ, दैट्स इट। ऐसे ही होता है हम सबके साथ। तो ये हमारे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स होते हैं प्री रिटन, हमने ही ये सब किया होता है। कई बार हमें अपनी लाइफ पीछे देख के लगता है कि क्या हम इतने ज्यादा महामूर्ख थे कि हमने ये भी साइन कर दिया।
पूनम जी, आप अपने एक्सपेक्टेशंस को कैसे, मतलब बोलते हैं ना, आपने अभी बताया कि एक्सपेक्टेशंस रखना नहीं चाहिए, तो वो आप कैसे करती है मैनेज?
देखो, जब आपको पता चल गया कि वी आर को क्रिएटर्स, वी ऑल आर एनर्जी, you are energy, you are not this body, you are not Kavita ji, you are the soul, you are the light inside this body. I am not Poonam, because when people ask me कि आपकी कौन सी कास्ट है, तो I have to literally think कि मैं क्या जवाब दूं, because I don't belong to these earthly things anymore. And when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to a beautiful soul, which is living inside this body, not to this body. And this body is mere ego. ये जब मैं बोलती हूँ ना, मैं, तुम्हें नहीं पता कौन हूँ मैं, तुम्हें नहीं पता मेरा नाम क्या है, मेरे पास कितना पैसा है, तुम्हें नहीं पता कि मेरे पापा ये है वो है, तुम्हारा मैं ये करवा दूंगी, दैट इज ईगो, दैट्स माय बॉडी, ठीक है। और when my soul will be there, तो soul is full of love, उसमें कभी ये हेट, जेलस, एंगर, ये सब इश्यूज आएंगे ही नहीं। और सोल को कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं, क्योंकि सोल को पता है एवरीथिंग इज एनर्जी। और जब हम एनर्जी है तो हम अपनी लाइफ को को क्रिएट कर ही लेंगे। These words coming out of my mouth are energy.
Okay, one more. जैसे कि आपने बोला सब एनर्जी है, I mean to say just now I wanted to ask you about, okay, if we are energy, we always say our body is much more smarter than our mind. बॉडी को खुद उसको जानकारी है, अगर हमको बाहर means if we want to go outside and then our body feels uneasiness and then we don't go outside. If we go, then God forbid, anything happened like that, So they say that body is smart, so our true best friend is our body. So if you connect with our energy or mind, how do you connect it?
See, I would say that these are three different, we can say we are three different people. One is mind. Mind is totally a different identity. Then the body is totally different identity. Then comes the soul. Soul is totally different. When we get enlightened, we become observer. Then we can see the difference between all three. And most of our life, our mind is manipulating our body. Okay? And since soul resides inside, so we hardly get to the point where we understand the need for the soul, what our soul needs. We are not able to do that, anything for our soul growth, because the whole life, this mind is controlling our thoughts, our body. It's affecting our body, because whatever negative thoughts we have, they will manifest as in the form of some illness or sickness inside our body. So it is manipulating our body. And with our conscious thoughts, aware thoughts, we can certainly stop our mind from manipulating our bodies, So we all have heard, like right from the school time, that mind is a bad master but a good servant. It's because of that, because the whole life he becomes the master and we become the puppet. So it's time to change the narrative.
How to be in that no thought state of mind?
ये तो जब तक हम 3D पर्सपेक्टिव में है बहुत मुश्किल है, क्योंकि थॉट्स कीप कमिंग, पास्ट, प्रेजेंट, फ्यूचर। अच्छा, कल सब्जी क्या बनानी है, फिर ये लेके आना है, बच्चों को एक टिफिन में क्या देना है, हस्बैंड को क्या करना है, गॉट इट। तो मिलियन थॉट्स पर सेकेंड के हिसाब से माइंड रन्स, ठीक है। तो इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट। हाँ, लेकिन विद मेडिटेशन एंड विद योर हीलिंग, you can certainly control your mind. जब आपका mind master से servant बन जाएगा and you will take charge of your thoughts, तब automatically, because now you're conscious enough to understand कि अच्छा, thinking about past is futile, thinking about future is futile, whatever we have is this present moment. तो ठीक है, अभी बाहर जाती हूँ मैं, जो भी मुझे बेस्ट वेजिटेबल्स मिलेगी ले आऊंगी, बाकी कल की कल देखेंगे. गॉट इट. तो धीरे धीरे करते व्हेन यू स्टार्ट लिविंग इन योर प्रेजेंट मोमेंट, तो आप वो थॉटलेस स्टेट में आ जाते हो. The one mantra to become in thoughtless state is live in present moment. That's it. यही मंत्रा है. अभी जो हमने 1-1.5 घंटा जो भी सीखा है सबका, ये जो क्रक्स निकल के आता है, that start living in your present moment.
Right.
Very true. I would like to ask you, like, after Kundalini, how your life changed. Like, so now you are the observer, right? You are only observing things and you let the things flow on its own, right? But do you still manifest certain things, or you just accept things and let it flow like that? So now how do you live your life after Kundalini?
After Kundalini, most of the things are like, I'm in full acceptance mode. Even if I have 10 rupees in my pocket, I'm happy. I would live like a king. Okay. Even if I have got lakh rupees in my pocket, still I'll live like a sannyasi, a sadhu. Fine. So it will be total balanced state. And then when you know that you are the co-creator, you create your own reality, then certainly you become more conscious about what you think, because whatever you're thinking is going to become your reality sooner or later. So with your conscious thoughts, yes, you start co-creating your life. So that's it.
You still have worldly desire, like, you know, having travel, like travel to different places, or, you know, having a beautiful luxurious car or beautiful homes. Do you still have those worldly desires or no?
I do not have. I never had, because right from my childhood, I'm the black sheep of the family. So I was totally different. I was more happy in nature. And abhi bhi, last day I was talking to somebody, to मैं कह रही थी कि यार, I would, if there are no mosquitoes, I would like to go outside. I would like to bury myself under the soil, only my face outside, and I would like to sleep there nicely. So that kind of attachment I have with this Mother Earth, that I can even, like, I feel like eating soil, like putting soil all over me. Like I have got that sort of, you know, feeling and attachment with the earth. So I think I'm very much grounded. So Baki, whatever comes, I accept it happily. Whatever goes, I accept it happily.
Which you're
not attached with any these kind of desires. And like,
Sorry?
how about family? Like, did you have those attachments before, and like after Kundalini, you are not attached anymore, right? Like with like the way we attach with our kids, the way we attach with our family members, our parents, our siblings, and then we attach with our little things in life. Like if I'm attached to like this phone, if this phone is not in my life, I will be a little bit, you know, whatever, like. So how do you detach yourself? Like, I mean, did you have to work on that, or you were already like, I mean, detached, I would say?
There are two things. Either you work on it yourself, or else universe will work on it.
Okay.
And it is always nice if you work yourself, because universe's ways are like, oh my God, so scary, so painful.
Teaching, yeah. Universe is
like
teaching
the
you
teacher.
different experiences, right?
Yeah, it's like the universe is like a teacher. अब आपने काम नहीं किया तो वो पहले आपको बोलेगा प्यार से, बेटा कल काम करके आना, ठीक है? अब आपने फिर से कल नहीं किया, तो वो क्या करेगा, आपका कान ही मरोड़ेगा, बेटा मैंने बोल दिया कल करके आना, ठीक है, अब आपने फिर से नहीं किया, तीसरे दिन क्या करेगा, वो आपको एक थप्पड़ मार के बोलेगा कल करके आना, अब आपने फिर नहीं किया, तो वो चौथे दिन क्या करेगा, आपको थोड़ा लात घूसे भी पड़ेंगे, पांचवें दिन वो आपको क्लास से बाहर खड़ा करेगा, छठे दिन वो आपको प्रिंसिपल के पास ले जाएगा, वहां पे ऐसी कुटाई होगी और फिर आपको स्कूल से डिटेन कर दिया जाएगा, फिर आपकी अटैचमेंट्स डिटैचमेंट में ऑटोमेटिक बदल जाएंगी।
बदल जाएगी। Right.
Which year were you that you realized that, oh, you were different from your family members, or you were different from your siblings? Which year?
No, right from my childhood. Like I had different experiences right from my childhood. Like I was never religious. Like my family, whomsoever they used to follow, I could never follow that. And I was always like, you can say people could call me atheist. They still call me atheist. But I thought I always saw God in humans because I didn't believe in something that I could never see, feel, touch, or have sort of belonging with them. You know, with you, I can correlate, I can belong, and I think if you are in some need, then I should extend my help if I'm able to do that. If nothing, then at least emotional support. So I was always like that. I would go to school and वहाँ पे I remember एक पागल आंटी हुआ करती थी हमेशा ही, उसके बाल भी गंदे से, and वो एक पेड़ के नीचे बैठी होती थी, and I used to give my tiffin to her every day. और मेरे घर में किसी nobody knew this. तो मैं जाती थी अपना टिफिन उनको फीड करती थी. फिर क्या करेंगे कि अगर if I have to travel to school time, कहीं पे भी रिक्शा I'm taking, तो भैया कितना हुआ 20 रुपया. अब रास्ते में चलते चलते I used to talk because मुझे ये लगता था कि everybody is empty from inside, everybody needs somebody to listen to them, so I used to talk, so people used to open up. तो मुझे लगता था कि अच्छा इसको नीड है, तो मैं इसको 20 की जगह I'll give 50 कि भैया रख लो, तुमको जरूरत है ना. तो it was like that, and probably I kept on getting blessings, and blessings are very powerful because we create reality. Our words create reality. If we bless somebody, that will also come true. If we say something bad about somebody, that will also come true because words have power, right? So it's like casting a spell. That's why it's called spelling. You must have heard or read it somewhere.
Yes, we heard from Ashmin ma'am pretty much.
Right? So words have got the power to co-create our reality. So that is why we should always be very, very careful with the selection of words, what words we are choosing to say to anybody. That is why it is best when you're angry, it's best thing to keep your mouth shut. Because गुस्से में हम जितना गंदगी क्रिएट करते हैं ना अपनी लाइफ में और किसी और की लाइफ में, वो जब हमें we come into peace state, तब हमें realize होता है कि oh God, लेकिन अब वो हम create कर चुके हैं. Now done cannot be undone, right? So it's better to
keep. If it is in that case, then we can ask forgiveness or forgiveness.
Yes, forgiveness वाली state तो बहुत later आती है, where you have to, because when you have to clean up your vessel. And ये किसी ने क्वेश्चन किया था कि karmic baggage कैसे क्लियर करना है. This is through forgiveness, you know, क्योंकि जब तक मैं भी unconscious थी, I think I would have hurted many people, and knowingly unknowingly उसमें से हो सकता है कि मेरे कार्मिक्स भी बहुत सारे हो, उनको लगता होगा, मुझे लगता होगा कि मेरे कार्मिक्स मुझे परेशान करते हैं, उनको लगता होगा कि मैं उनको परेशान करती हूँ. So it goes both ways, right? So this is how we create karmas of various sorts, you know, and we have to clear them off, and forgiveness is the best tool to clear off those karmas.
Ma'am, I want to ask you one thing. Oh, okay. I want to ask you one thing, like जो ये कार्मिक बैगेजेस होता है वो ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में नहीं करना चाहिए, ऐसा कुछ होता है कि लाइक वी शुड नॉट डू द like clearing in the Brahma Muhurat, instead we should be doing it in the certain time of the days. Is it like that?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes. See, why is it so? Because there are certain hours in which, we have got connection from that realm to this realm. Okay. So, usme, if we have to receive something, then at least we should be in receiving mode.
Right.
And if during that time we are throwing up our stuff, then we are not receiving what we are supposed to receive.
Okay.
Yes.
So then it should not be. So like what do you suggest? Like what time we should be clearing the baggages and all, like forgiveness or EFT जो हम करते हैं, emotional freedom technique, और होपोनोपोनो की टेक्निक हम करते हैं again for healing ourselves. तो वो सारी चीजें कब करनी चाहिए, like कौन से टाइम पे?
Whenever you're called for, because your soul knows
that's
it
what
better.
I do actually.
Yes.
That's what I do.
So there is no specific time. Even if it's in the middle of the night, 3 or 4, yeah, Brahma Muhurit, maybe your soul is saying, come on, get up, clear this karma. Isko sit and just ask forgiveness for that incident which happened 20 years back. You suddenly realize and you sit and do, because that is your best time to give and receive that forgiveness. So whenever your soul is calling to do something, that's the best time to do. Otherwise, as you also know, I also know, time is linear. For the soul and for energy, there is no time and space, right? So this is, we are doing energetic healing, energetic forgiveness. It's not that we go to somebody's doorstep and say, hey, please forgive me. I slapped you in 8th class. You remember? Please forgive me now. So that's not going to happen.
No.
It's all on energy level, right? So energy is not bound with any time and space. So time to hum 3D logon ke liye hai.
Poonam, where do you stay in India? Which part of India?
Punjab, Jalandhar.
Oh, Punjab. Okay. Very far from me.
One question is this कि
हाँ दिव्या जी आप पूछ लीजिए, फिर मैं पूछती हूँ.
Last question, last.
हाँ जी पूछिए.
हाँ जी मैम, मैं ये बोल रही थी कि कभी भी लाइफ में सिचुएशन कुछ भी अजीब सी आती है अगर कभी भी, तो एस्ट्रोलॉजी इज गुड और नॉट, मतलब उस पर बिलीफ जाना चाहिए कि?
अरे मैं किसी एस्ट्रोलॉजर भाई बहन से कोई मुझे दुश्मनी नहीं डालनी है. आज पहले कविता जी से पूछिए ग्रुप में एक इतना बड़ा कांड हो गया, बिकॉज obviously I would always recommend to spread light rather than spreading some dark informations, that's what people do. If I give you an example, agar main abhi aapse bolun ki what is your name? Alifia. Am I? Is it? This is how
Alifia.
Alifia.
You can pronounce it.
Okay. So if I tell you कि Alifia तुम्हारे तो भाई बहुत ग्रह खराब है, भाई तुम्हारा तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, 1 हफ्ते के अंदर अंदर तुम तो ऐसी लाइक नेगेटिव एनर्जी एंटिटीज तुम्हारे तो आसपास, मेरे को तो 4 भूत दिख रहे हैं, तो तुम्हारे अंदर रहते, तुम्हें नहीं समझ में आता, अभी इनका निवारण कराओ, मुझे 50,000 लेके आओ, पूजा करेंगे, हम बैठ के हवन करेंगे. अभी अलिफिया तो भागेगी, 2 दिन में 50,000 लेके आएगी. गॉट इट?
यस.
It doesn't happen that way. All playing with your psyche, this is what I have learned through my life experiences, how people play with your psyche. And this is the saddest part, because ultimately we all are gods, and gods doesn't behave this way. One god will not behave this way with other god. We say namaste, good morning, God bless you. We don't say this to the bodies. We say this to the souls right inside us.
हम बोलते हैं ना आत्मा नमस्ते.
Yes. So we are saying namaste to something that's living inside us, not to this body. This body is nothing, but it has got utmost importance for us to travel this life on this earth. That is why we have to take, extreme care of this body, because without this body, we won't be able to achieve whatever we want to achieve, even consciousness. Because if we are not able to sit and we don't have our limbs intact and we are having problems, then certainly we won't be able to achieve that. Whatever we can achieve in 2 years, it may take us 20 years to achieve that, right? So this body is very important for us. So time to time iski service करवाते रहना चाहिए हमें.
Like service
मैम
means
ये
like
तो मतलब
fasting
उसको
and
ने
stuff, right?
Anything
And
you
taking
called for.
exercise and taking good
Yes, moving your body,
nutrition.
like keep the energy moving, you know. Don't
Right.
let it get stuck anywhere. अगर आपको कहीं पे भी body की किसी भी part में pain feel हो रहा, that means there is some sort of energy stuck inside there. So move that part, move that energy, and within few minutes you'll be perfectly fine. And if you guys will come to me for any disease, I would give you natural cures as I had been doing in my past lifetimes. So you don't even need the medicines, which this, I call it medical mafia. If any doctors are here, I'm extremely sorry, but this is how it is done. We guys don't need any sort of medicines to cure any sort of diseases, because there are no diseases.
Example, can you say one example of that healing, how you do?
Which type of natural cures you give?
Okay, just one simple example I'm giving you. Like if you're going through depression and you're seeing some psychiatrist, and what they'll give you lots of pills. They'll charge you, they'll listen you, then they'll give you pills, and those pills are nothing but they're the coping mechanism. They are not going deep down to the roots of the problem you are facing, because of which you are having some mental traumas or depression, right? There is a root always here. Root is always here. But we operate from here. Understand? We often fail to reach here. That's the reason when we go to doctor, you'll be popping up pills. जब तक pills का असर है, it's coping mechanism, you'll be feeling fine. After some time again depression arises, then you go visit same doctor, same pills you're taking, and ultimately those pills, because our bodies are not made in such a way that we should take certain chemicals or pills, because it has automatic healing properties. So what I would suggest in that sense is, like in my YouTube videos also, I have mentioned this. I keep mentioning lots of stuff in my YouTube videos also, that if you are dealing with depression, just go out, take off your shoes, take off your socks, just walk in the soil, just go there and hug a tree and say thanks to that tree. We don't realize how thankless we have become. If there are no trees, there is no oxygen, you know.
Yes.
And trees has got tremendous healing power. Just go hug the tree for some time. If you want to cry, cry. Tree is not going to judge you. Tree is not going to say harsh words to you. It is going to give you such a soothing effect, emotionally, physically, mentally, because our trees are the ancient wisdom keepers, right? क्योंकि जब से अर्थ बनी है, trees are always there. So trees have witnessed more than what you and I have witnessed in our past lifetimes. So they know these emotions we humans have, how these human bodies work. Trees knows everything. So just go out. Somebody's asking me, can we have your number? Yes, you can have your number. I'll give my number in the later stage. So just go out and hug the tree and at least say, thank you. I'm so blessed and to hug you today. I take this opportunity to thank you, dear tree. Because of you, I could breathe this fresh air, because the fresh air is automatically healing each and every cell of my body. Why we get these diseases? Because we have forgotten, nobody is teaching us that how powerful this prana, this chi, or this energy, or this fresh air is. How much healing abilities this simple air. We do breathing, we like shout on top of our voice, breathing exercises kare, lekin kyun kare? Because it has this fresh air has the natural healing abilities. I'll tell you, depression, you don't need these pills. Just go out every day, at least half an hour, walk barefoot on grass or soil, just sit in soil, just play like when you were a child, you used to like do this with soil, just do that again. Let the child come out, what you have killed inside you, let that come alive. Just go hug a tree and you will be healed automatically within a week. I promise you, within a week you will be healed automatically.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Wonderful. I do that. I hug a tree every day.
It happens to one of my friend. She, she always do that early morning after taking shower and all that. She go and hug the tree. So to that extent, she is already old and she has to do bypass surgery of the heart. And then she said, I'm going and I'll come back soon. And within 1 hour, she said, or 2 hours, she said the operation took place. And she said, and whatever she said, it came true. 2 hours later, I'll come out of the hospital. And it really came out and she was fine. But she showed all. It was cut here, I don't know how. And then she said, this is the blessing of the tree, that I always hug the tree. And my maid, she said, my maid always said, what are you doing? Ma'am, you are hugging and kissing the tree like a mad lady. But this really energized my body. And to that extent, after 2 hours, she came out of the hospital.
Yes, this is very real. And this is very sad that people keep these things hidden from us so that they can run their shops. I call these doctors just shops, because obviously they're selling us the medicines.
Ma'am, I'm also a doctor. But I don't recommend them to take the medicine. I, in fact, give them alternative, just like haldi, lime, and all that. I do that herbs.
The things coming from the nature.
Yeah, nature.
Yes, you're a conscious doctor. Then I must say, then you're a conscious doctor. Yes, and that's what we are here for, to help each other build, beautiful life. This life can be so beautiful if we start helping each other, rather than having competition with each other. कि अच्छा उसके पास ये है, अब like मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं है, I'm fine. Even if I'm traveling in a car, I'm fine. If I'm traveling in a plane, I'm fine. Or I'm walking 10 kilometers, I'm fine. So
yes,
what
that is the essence of life. In any
And-
situation, we accept things and
Yes.
we just happy from within.
Yeah.
Yes.
In my
Yes.
workplace, people think that I am a little bit unusual person because I sit alone. I read my books. I hear something new. Means good things for me and provoke me, motivate me. And then all my colleagues say this person is another person in her own world.
Yes.
And then whenever they ask me, I will give them that solution, but they cannot accept it, they cannot receive it.
Yes.
So
Because mostly we ourselves block. Sometimes we block our blessings and manifestations. If I'm not in receiving mode, you cannot heal me. No matter how hard you try, you can't heal me if I'm not in a receptive mode. Plus, what's there with 3D people is that they don't understand what you and I and all these ladies we understand. They won't understand these things deeply. So now if we add 10 other ladies who are simply 3D living unconscious life, they would get bored and they would say what bullshit these women are talking, right? Because
Right.
it's not their fault, because their level of consciousness has not
Risen up to that level.
So they will not understand. So we can't judge anybody, because we all are like, somebody is at the first step, somebody is second, like somebody is in primary school, somebody is middle, secondary, BA, and then somebody has already done PhD. So we'll keep crossing each other's path as and when we require each other's support in this journey of life. So it happens that
क्वेश्चन ये
phase. And
पूछना है कि पास्ट में जब हमें ये सब नॉलेज पता ही नहीं था, तो हम गुस्से में कभी कभी कुछ बोल ही जाते थे। तो अब आपने बोला कि जो भी हम बोलते हैं वो तो मैनिफेस्ट हो जाता है, तो मैम उसको मतलब फॉरगिवनेस से हम कट आउट कर सकते हैं?
यस यस यस, अब जब कॉन्शियसनेस में आ जाते हैं ना, तो आपके पास सुपर पावर आ जाती है सब कुछ बदलने की. With your conscious thoughts, you can change any damn thing. You can change your appearance, you can change the color of your hair, you can change your shape of your eyes, shape of your body. You can change any damn thing. If you ever have seen Hollywood movies or witches और ये सब वो ऐसे करती थी तो उनका चेंज हो जाता था. वो the level of consciousness was so damn high कि वो अपनी कॉन्शियस थॉट से ही अपनी अपीयरेंस चेंज कर लेते. देयर इज नो रॉकेट साइंस, इट्स कॉन्शियस साइंस आई वुड से. एंड इफ यू एंड आई we start working on ourselves like those people have worked in ancient times, it was way more easier to work on themselves in that time because there was no hustle कि अच्छा मुझे जॉब पे जाना है, मुझे ये करना है, वो करना है, like million thoughts. तब नहीं था. तब we used to live in nature, तो nature is automatic, natural healer, तो वो abilities बड़ी जल्दी आती थी. तो अभी भी हम लोग खुद पे काम करें तो we have the power to change our appearance just like this. जिनको हम shape shifters बोलते हैं, वो क्या है? They're highly evolved, highly conscious people. और there are people who have aged like 1,000 years. They are living in between you and me, in us. They can be one of us also, and we don't even know they're living here from 1,000 years.
Okay,
And
I want to ask you one more. Like my friend's husband and wife, they are not in good terms, and then झगड़ा होते हैं. And then my friend like to tell me, मैं क्या करूं क्या नहीं करूं. You know, I said, okay, you just cool down. You know, you just take it everything in a positive way, and then take the good things out of your husband and say, okay, thank you, he has done this, and then be in gratitude and all that. She has no patience of ये नहीं होता है, ये नहीं चल रहा है, क्या करूं? To that situation, how to control, you know?
First of all, we have to understand that it's not our responsibility to fix anybody else's karmas, right? We have only responsibility to fix our own karmas, because whatever we change inside us will be reflected outside of us. I cannot take your baggage and just go and drop it to some place and then come back for next baggage. No, because my own baggage is so bloody heavy. It will take me many lifetimes to drop my own baggage, right?
Yeah.
So why would I take your baggage and put it on my head and then make my baggage far more bigger, right? So first of all, we have to understand that it's their individual responsibility, it's their karmas that are playing in their life, right? So one thing is this. Second thing is be observer, but be compassionate at the same time. Have compassion for them, because compassion can heal even the deepest wounds, right? And you can make them aware, like you have tried to make them aware that forgive him and just cherish. But at times we have soul contracts, and if these are karmic contracts, then it's not that easy to break those karmic contracts. And if I'm living unconscious life, then it becomes way more difficult for me to break those contracts, because I'm not aware. You know, my consciousness level has not raised. How to do forgiveness prayer for our karmas? Okay, somebody has asked me this question, so please remind me if I forget this again. Okay, so this is how we can do. We can try to make them conscious that this is the karma that's playing in your life, and only through forgiveness we can drop this baggage and we can get out of these karmic cycles. But again, it's very difficult, because if they're living unconscious life, they won't be able to understand, no matter how many times you try to make them understand. Because of their level of consciousness, they won't be able to understand this, right? So but yes, forgiveness goes a long way, and I think forgiveness is the best tool to drop your karmas. And trust me, it's not easy. आप आज किसी को बैठ के बोल दोगे अच्छा मैंने तुम्हारे साथ ये किया था, ठीक है तुम मुझे माफ कर दो, हो गया माफ। फिर अच्छा तुमने मुझे मोलेस्ट किया था तो मैंने तुम्हें माफ किया। बट नहीं, वो तुमने आज कह दिया, 10 दिन बाद, 1 महीने बाद, 1 साल बाद वो फिर से आएगा तो तुम गाली दे रहे हो। साले हम बात कर रहे हैं तो वो पॉइंट निकला, अच्छा तुम्हें याद है कि कॉलेज में उसने तुम्हारे साथ ऐसे किया था, एंड यू स्टार्ट अब्यूजिंग हिम अगेन। इसका मतलब है कि तुमने अभी माफ नहीं किया है। माफ
किया है,
ऐसे नहीं होता है। जो वुंड्स हमारे अंदर 20, 30, 40 सालों से बैठ के हैं, वो 1 दिन में या 20 दिन में, 40 दिन में नहीं जाएंगे। इट टेक्स लाइफ टाइम्स टू forgive somebody at times, you know. तो कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग दिस forgiveness जब तक आपकी आत्मा ने माफ नहीं किया। अभी जो क्वेश्चन पूछा था मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि हाउ डू वी गेट टू नो कि हमने माफ कर दिया या नहीं। अब जितनी बार भी उस इंसिडेंट को याद करके या उसकी बात करके वी फील सैड या फिर वी फील एजिटेटेड और एंग्री, अगर मतलब कि हर्ट हो रहा है, मतलब कि वुंड अभी भी ओपन है, दैट इज व्हाई इट्स पेनिंग, राइट। तो जब तक हमें उस इंसिडेंट के बारे में याद आके या बात करके कुछ भी फील होना बंद नहीं हो जाता, तब तक कि जब तक कि हर्ट हो रहा है, हम एजिटेटेड एंग्री फील कर रहे हैं, तब तक ये मतलब है कि हम हील नहीं कर पाए हैं उसको। और जब कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता ना कि अच्छा उसने ऐसे किया था तो ठीक है, उस टाइम लेवल ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस इतना था, तो to the best of his knowledge and his level of consciousness he did that, क्योंकि उसने शायद अपनी सराउंडिंग से यही सीखा था कि लड़कियों को ऐसे ही टच करते, उनको परेशान करने में ही उनको लगता था कि हमारी मर्दानगी है, तो मैंने उसको माफ किया यार, क्योंकि वो मेरे लेवल का है ही नहीं, उसका तो कॉन्शियस लेवल ही बहुत गिरा हुआ है, तो आई हैव एक्सेप्टेड कि वो वैसा ही रहेगा, तो आई हैव फॉरगिवन हिम। अंडरस्टूड। जो डीप वुंड्स होते हैं वो आप ऐसे उनको माफ कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज देन यू हैव टू कम इनटू पीस विद योर पास्ट एंड यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट they have acted as per their level of consciousness only. तो उससे ज्यादा बेटर वो कर ही नहीं सकते, क्योंकि उन्होंने यही सीखा है। हो सकता है उन्होंने अपने घर परिवार में अपने पापा को, अपने भाई को, अपने चाचा को औरतों के साथ ऐसे ही करते देखा होगा, उसने भी बेचारे ने वही सीखा है। तो then you'll start feeling pity for that man कि भाई इसकी लाइफ और भी अच्छी हो सकती थी, लेकिन इसने क्या किया, क्योंकि वो अनकॉन्शियस है, ठीक है। तो when you'll start pity, तो फिर आपको उस पर गुस्सा ही नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि अब तो आपको दया आ रही है, और जब दया आने लग जाएगी मतलब आपने उसको माफ कर दिया, क्योंकि अदरवाइज आप किसी पे दया नहीं कर सकते, है ना। These are the processes.
मैम
फॉरगिवनेस
जाने अनजाने में हम लोग, जैसे हमें किसी के ऊपर गुस्सा आ गया पहले, मतलब अभी की तो बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, जब से हमने ग्रेटिट्यूड और इस जर्नी में है, पास्ट लाइफ में जाने अनजाने में गुस्से में जैसे हमारे मुंह से अपनों के लिए कई बार कर्स निकल जाता है, जैसे माई बोल देते हैं चल जा मर, ऐसे बोल देते ना कई बारी। तो ऐसे ही और भी छोटे छोटे कुछ सेंटेंसेस मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों के मुंह से सुने। तो वो अगर अपने कॉन्शियस लेवल को अप करे तो वो इन जो उनके द्वारा बोले कर ये सब सारे वर्ड्स हैं, इनको भी वो क्या बोलते हैं, नील कर सकती हैं।
हाँ, आप अपने अपने कॉन्शियसनेस से आप किसी भी चीज को नील कर सकते हैं। मैंने इस पे एक वीडियो भी बनाई थी काफी टाइम पहले, एंड आई टीच दिस टू माय किड्स आल्सो। मैं उनको बोलती हूँ जब भी तुम्हें कोई बुरा कहता है ना, कुछ भी बुरा कहता है, तो यूज 1 मंत्र। अभी किसी ने बोल दिया कि तुम सुंदर नहीं हो, अरे तुम थोड़ी मोटी हो गई हो, या फिर तुम पढ़ने में अच्छे नहीं हो, या फिर किसी ने बोला तुम्हारा ये ड्रेस अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, या फिर तुम्हारे जिससे तुम्हारी सेल्फ एस्टीम डाउन होती है, कुछ भी, तो use this mantra. This is like a very $1 million mantra I'm going to give you all for free, so use it whenever it's required, use it, okay. Just say, because now you are a conscious person, right, and you understand that you hold so much power with your conscious thoughts, okay. तो अभी क्या है कि आपको किसी ने बोल दिया कि तुम तो सारी जिंदगी ऐसी रही हो, तुम्हारा तो कुछ नहीं होगा, तुमने सारी जिंदगी सड़ना ही है, गॉट इट। अब आपने उसको दिल पे ले लिया यार कि मतलब सच्ची शायद सारी जिंदगी तो मैंने ऐसे धक्के खाए हैं, शायद आगे मैंने ऐसे ही मर जाना। अभी ये है अनकॉन्शियस थिंकिंग, ठीक है। अभी जब कॉन्शियस थिंकिंग आएगी तो अब आपने क्या करना, बिकॉज नाउ यू नो दैट यू कैन ब्रेक दिस पैटर्न, ठीक है। तो अब आप क्या करेंगे कि आपने कहना है that's your perception not my reality. ठीक है, अगर तो आप में गट से उसके मुंह पे मारने के तो बोलो, मुंह पे नहीं कह सकते तो एनर्जेटिक लेवल पे यूज दीज वर्ड्स. आई हैव टॉट दिस टू माय किड्स. मैंने कहा है अगर मैं भी कभी गुस्से में बोल देती हूँ ना कि तुमसे ये नहीं होगा, जाओ तुम किसी काम के नहीं हो, तो मेरे मुंह पे जोर से बोल दो, ममा दैट्स योर परसेप्शन नॉट माय रियलिटी. गॉट इट? तो this is how we consciously evolve, and we stop other people's bullshit to manipulate and play with our minds, right? So this is $1 million mantra. Use it every day, multiple times. Use it. People will be bullshitting you every single moment you step out of the house. Even in the house, people will be bullshitting you every single moment. Just energetically smile and in your mind's eye, that's your perception not my reality. Then let them fuck off from that place, right?
Right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
एक चीज
my question was कि हमने ही कभी किसी को पास्ट में ऐसे बोला होता तो हम उसको कैसे नील करें?
Seek forgiveness.
कैसे, मतलब यूनिवर्स से फॉरगिवनेस मांगे कि we have said this unconsciously. Kindly forgive us.
You can forgive yourself.
We have a true love about anybody.
You forgive yourself. Like अगर मुझे याद आता है कि मैंने किसी के साथ स्कूल टाइम में बुरा किया था, तो अब मैं क्या करूंगी? I'll forgive myself by saying that okay, जब मैंने ये किया था तब मैं कॉन्शियस नहीं थी, मुझे पता नहीं था कि मैं गलत कर रही थी, तो मुझसे गलती हो गई, तो अब मैं खुद को माफ करती हूँ. Got it? That's how you forgive yourself and you reverse all these cycles, right?
फॉरगिवनेस से जब हम लोग पास्ट कर्म अपना क्लियर कर सकते हैं, तो हम लोग विजुअलाइजेशन से मैनिफेस्ट भी कर सकते हैं ना?
Yes. Provided कि आपका एनर्जी लेवल बैलेंस होना चाहिए. अदरवाइज अगर आप लो वाइब्रेशन में बैठ के मैनिफेस्ट करते हैं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली यू आर गोइंग टू मैनिफेस्ट ऑल दी लो वाइब्रेशनल एनर्जीज इनसाइड योर लाइफ. That's the one big reason why we want to manifest something else, but we end up manifesting something else because we are not aligned. So this alignment and balance is very, very important.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Wonderful teaching today. We are very much blessed.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your wonderful teaching.
It was wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you Poonam ji. Thank you Alifia ma'am. And sorry मैं आपको पहले इन्फॉर्म नहीं कर पाई थी.
5-10 मिनट्स का मेडिटेशन किसी भी दिन आके हमारे चक्रास को.
हाँ, आप हमें कराइए मेडिटेशन.
I'll do that. मेरे कुछ meditations तो YouTube पे भी है. कविता जी must be knowing. तो guided meditations मैं बनाती रहती हूँ. मतलब I have given like hell lot of stuff for free on YouTube that everybody can get benefited. Yes, I only take people who need extensive healing, क्योंकि healing के भी levels होते हैं. अब आप depend करता है कि आपका baggages कितना big or small है, you know. Certain things you can heal on your own. For certain things you certainly need.
Poonam, I want to share you. I got 1,000.
Wow.
Please. You said no. Ask
You're
and
lucky.
you can receive. Thank you.
Oh, so many blessings, so many more blessings and more abundance to each and every sister who is tuned in right now. So many blessings and abundance.
Can someone
to
share
everybody.
your YouTube channel videos in the group? Will that be possible?
Yeah, I think Kavita ji.
Alifia ma'am,
Kavita ji would be having that because I am
देना.
not a part of your group. I think I'm not the part of the group. But Kavita ji is there and she knows my channel, so she can share. Kavita ji, I hope you can share the link, right?
Yes, I can share, and I would request Alifia ma'am to please add Poonam ji in our group.
Yes, I will add her.
And their phone number, please.
Yes. You want to write down my phone number right now?
Yes. That would be better.
Okay.
You can put it in the chat box, I think. Yeah.
Okay, you want me to put it in chat box, or somebody can type because I'm not able to find.
Okay, I am typing. Tell me.
Okay, 700
700
99
99
77
77
257
257. Okay, I've sent.
Yeah. So I give all sorts of healing, like your sexual traumas, your womb healing, your past life karmas, your ancestral karmas, and all the deep shit which normally people cannot handle. I do that because for shallow level there are so many people sitting there with their dukans open. So I don't do that shit. So Kavita ji knows me pretty well. तो ये जब भी मुझसे कॉल करती हैं तब भी हम ऐसी 2-2 घंटे बातें करते हैं बिकॉज उनके क्वेश्चंस इतने सारे होते हैं एंड फिर हम आराम से बात करते हैं. सो आई डू डीप लेवल थिंग्स, नॉट द शैलो लेवल इज नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी. तो शैलो लेवल के लिए देयर आर हेल लॉट ऑफ पीपल. सो आई डू डीप लेवल थिंग्स एंड इफ एनीबडी फील्स लाइक I would not say that on my advertisement come to me. I never advertise myself. I believe that whenever anybody needs my energies for his or her healing, they automatically pull towards me, you know. They'll automatically find me because it's energy. Energies will find their way towards the right path. But the thing is, we don't listen to our soul, we listen to our mind. That's why at times we just get connected with wrong people. So whenever you want to take any action, even if before consulting me, just sit for a few minutes and ask your soul, shall I go for this particular issue to her? If your soul says yes, then go. If your soul says no, then don't. So do this. This is very effective and this will save you lots of time, money, energy, efforts and everything.
Poonam, you do blessing again so that everyone who is in this
very
group
helpful tip
will get money.
Yes, lots and lots of financial abundance to
Thank you.
all the women who have tuned in right now. I bless everybody, including myself, that we all the people have this shared this such sacred energy. This is so powerful and so beautiful, and this energy is certainly bringing lots and lots of abundance and good health and balance in our lives. And so it is, so it be, and it's done.
Thank you for this group.
God bless you
Thank
too.
you
Thank you so much.
thank you
It was one of the best sessions.
sharing your light with us.
Alfia, thank you so much for this session. Thank you so much.
It's wonderful to connect with such conscious women who have so many questions, you know. It's wonderful to see that our sisters are growing, you know. It's wonderful that they're coming into their divine goddess powers, you know. It's very important to come into the goddess power, because the beautiful goddesses we already are, but we never knew because we had been dominating by the masculine society. But it's time that this goddess now rises. In this golden age of Aquarius is the age of goddess rising. So I bless us all to rise as higher, as ascend as higher as it is possible, you know. And I think it's a wonderful thing, and it's a wonderful energy we all have shared today. And thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Kavita ji, and thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Ma'am, there is a request that you come once again and take the meditation session for us on
I'll do
healing
that.
chakras.
Yes.
maybe if
We
possible
can
tomorrow.
take one chakra at a moment, so that we don't mess it up by doing all the chakras at the same time. We'll go like one chakra per session. We'll go as per that. That would be more beneficial, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
Thank
perfect.
you for
ma'am.
your
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
blessing, and thank you for your session.
Yeah. It was really, really wonderful. And we
Thank
get
you.
so much knowledge.
Thank you. Be blessed, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much,
Kavita ji.
beautiful
Thank you,
soul.
Poonam ji.
थैंक यू अलीफा मैम, थैंक यू। सॉरी इस तरह अचानक ही मतलब मैंने उनको इंट्रोड्यूस कराया, क्योंकि मैं सोची मेडिटेशन तो
Thank you, Kavita ji.
उन्होंने बोला ना, she was
Yeah.
supposed to be here today with us.
So
वो
destined.
divine power है,
Divine.
divine timings है. So yes, I do completely believe in that she's supposed to be here today with us, giving all this knowledge. कहीं ना कहीं पे हमारे में से कोई एक था जो ये नॉलेज को सीख कर रहा था, इन उनके थ्रू आज वो नॉलेज हमको मिला है.
I'm feeling blessed that I'm here today. Huh?
And
Same
thanks
here.
everyone.
अच्छा मेरे लिए भी आज का सेशन वाज वेरी डिफरेंट बिकॉज मुझे 2-3 दिन से आपका अटेंड करना था एंड आई कुडंट अटेंड एंड आज मुझे इतना स्ट्रांग इंट्यूजन था कि आई मिस्ड ऑल एवरीथिंग एंड आई सेड नो टुडे मुझे आज अल्फा के सेशन में आना ही. आई डोंट नो व्हाट गवर्न मी सो स्ट्रांगली बट आई जस्ट केम हियर and about the past life what she said is true because this is the second case I am hearing who has a you know the experience of the past life. So one was that it came into our studies. So I just saw the documentary and one of our teacher introduced that to us. So that lady also had the same thing. She had some choking effect. And when we did a past life regression in a hypnosis, not we, I mean the doctor, it realized that 4,000 years back, there was a flood and she had lost her children in the flood. And that time she also died when she engulfed all the water. And that choking was manifested 4,000 years back, and she was having a problem, and no medicine was acting on her. So, what she has told as a doctor medically, I totally correlate, you know. So, I could like kind more got connected each word what she was telling. I mean, I am getting goosebumps now. I'm feeling so destined and so blessed to be part of this conversation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you everybody. Thank you so much.
So feeling so blessed to be here.
Really, one of the best day today.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you everyone.
आज हम सब ने बोला होगा सुबह उठ के today is going to be the best day of
Best
our
day.
life.
It's the best day of our life.
बोलते हैं ना राजन
मैंने
सर के
बोला
साथ.
था
You guys
Rajan,
won't believe,
पता क्या
even
होगा.
today in the morning, I did this with my kids. Today is going to be the best day of our life. So same energy played everywhere, you know, same energy. So we were divinely connected today. We were all divinely guided to be here today.
Yes.
And somebody
definitely.
or somebody is for sure going to get benefited out of this conversation, and many people got their doubts cleared and will be saving themselves from getting manipulated by, you know, malicious people, because we all are divine souls, but it depends on what part of our divinity we feed, the dark or the light. So if I feed the dark, then obviously I'll try to be more malicious and manipulative. And if I feed the light, then obviously I'll show you my light so that your darkness vanishes. So we have both sort of people, and it's okay. No attachments and no judgments. That's the best thing we can do with ourselves, you know, and heal ourselves, because that's what we are here for, to heal. And even before getting into जैसे fight होती है, before getting into any relationship, drop your karmic baggages, heal yourself, because two broken people cannot build a beautiful life together. So heal before getting into any relationship or going out looking for some partner to kill your loneliness. That's not going to solve the purpose. Rather stay alone and heal yourself, and then go out to attract a wonderful partner for yourself. So with this note, I think we should conclude it today.
Yes.
Because
Okay,
it's more than
okay,
2
thank
hours.
you.
I didn't expect it to go this long, because I thought that like for 10-15 minutes I would be talking, and then Kavita ji would be hosting a meditation, and we would be collectively meditating together, and then
Thank you.
it's off. But it went
And
a long way.
otherwise, for healing, you charge something if somebody has any issue.
Yes, because when we do deep level stuff, like, see, I have given you 2 hours of healing. Everybody, I have already given this healing, these mantras and everything. You know, I don't usually charge, but when we do the bigger stuff, yes, and it's very important. Like, because even initially, I used to think that why should somebody charge to help somebody, you know, heal? But it's the energy. Everything is energy. If I'm giving you like my broken car, off-road car, would you give your brand new Rolls Royce to me in lieu of my broken car? No,
No.
right? You would not accept that. So energy is far more powerful and important than that. So why would I take somebody's shitload of negative energy in lieu of my, sacred energy, which I have gathered after doing a lot of work on myself, right? So it's usually to cut off that effect. We say, जब हम कोई healing भी लेते तो there is written energy exchange. It's because we don't want to exchange energy in energy level. We want to exchange it because money is also energy. Or you're giving somebody gift or words. These are all energies, right? So we have to be very cautious whom you let yourself touch, or whom you let yourself come into your energetic circle, or whom you are exchanging your energies with. So that's why it is important. So whenever I heal some deep issue at deeper level, yes, I do charge. And yes, I totally accept that I do charge, because I don't want any sort of anybody's negative troubles to haunt me later, right? So
Ma'am, I hope it will
energy is
be
not
reasonable.
transmuted, it
I
is
mean,
going to haunt us.
It will be economical. I hope so.
Yeah, I don't like, this is not my business, so I don't charge. Like कविता जी को तो मैंने इतनी healings इनको बोला, मैंने कविता जी आपको free में दिए हैं, just use it. Don't let it waste. So like I have given a lot of stuff today to you, all the beautiful women out there. So I just want you to use it as much as you can to upgrade yourself, because I would feel happy and I would feel paid when I see you people grow and be where you want to be, right?
मुझे एक बात थोड़ा सा समझ में नहीं आई जब आपने ये बोला कि I don't want other energies to haunt me later when I help somebody with the energies. So I didn't get that. Like, how would it haunt you later?
See, energies are need to be transmuted, As I told you, energy loves to move. Like, I'm talking to you, your question is coming to me, like your energy is coming to me in the form of question. My energy is going to you in the form of answer. Like now, if I am going to heal you from your ancestral curses, I don't want your ancestors to come and sit on my head that now you have blocked our door from Alifia's life, so now we'll keep banging our head on your door. You understand that?
Okay, that's going very deep, right? Okay.
This is more deep. This is very, very deep, because this is how our ancestral karmas and traumas and curses go a long way with us. Like the life we have lived so far is the repeated patterns of our families, like our mother, her mother, her mother, her mother. They have lived the same life, almost same life till now. So this is not our life we are living till the time we are unconscious. This is our ancestors. They are on energetic level. They are using us to live their life. They're using us. So they're playing with us.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't want others, like my ancestors are enough for me. So I don't want anybody's ancestors to come and knock. अभी तुमने किया था, अब तुम हमें रखोगे अपने घर पे. So I don't want that.
इसलिए ये जो मैं बुक पढ़ रही थी, इसमें हमेशा ये एक मंत्रा सिखाया जाता था. The book name is I forgot. I have that book with me. So in that book, the author, his name is also like okay, whatever, I forgot the name. So in that book they say like you have to say this mantra all the time, that I block my aura to all except my higher self. ये हमेशा बुलवाते हैं. तो that is the reason that we don't want other energies to come in our aura and block us, right?
Yes, we have the polarities. Like our 3D world is full of polarities. Dualities are there. So if there is darkness, there is light. We can only appreciate light after witnessing darkness, right? So we can cherish our happy moments after going through sadness, because we know what is the difference between sad and happy. So that way, light and dark, both the energies are there. Our good ancestors and entities, bad entities are also there. So they're always looking for somebody to have their access to. And when we are doing certain practices and when our aura is like open, then it's more like if my house gate is open, then not only friends will come in, enemies can also come in, right?
Right.
तो पार्टी अटेंड करने वालों के साथ साथ चोर भी तो आ सकते हैं अंदर, those who will start feeding on your energies, right? So it's very important to keep yourself safe and secure, so that instead of doing good, you are now possessed by somebody else and they are operating you now. So you want to embody light, not darkness, right?
Right.
Like that.
मैम एक बार बताना क्या बोलना है? I block my aura
to all except my higher self, यानी मेरा खुद का जो higher self है, उनके बिना मैं सारी एनर्जी ब्लॉक करती हूँ. I use this mantra a lot often, like I mean, it's really amazing mantra that this book has given me when I was reading this book.
Yes, because you don't want anybody else to come and then start playing with you energetically.
Right.
Yes, so it's like that.
Okay, got you.
Thank you
so many
much.
Things got clear today, or maybe some of things I already knew, but it got more
clarity
ingrained now, like more
Yes.
ingrained.
Yes.
पूनम जी, आज इसीलिए मैंने ये प्लेटफॉर्म चुना था कि बहुत सारी चीजें हम लोग का कंसेप्शन क्लियर होता. थैंक यू सो मच. और अलीफिया मैम को भी मैं थैंक्स बोलूंगी. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, Kavita ji. Thank you, and it was wonderful to be a part of this community. And it would be nice to see my sisters, soul sisters, grow higher and higher. जहाँ पे आप पहुँचना चाहते हैं वहाँ पहुँचे. देख के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, because if I have reached there, I would love more people to come and sit around me, because I don't want to sit alone and keep hanging my head with the wall,
Yes. Then we'll play together there.
That's right.
Yes, I'm waiting for each one of you there, So come up, level up now.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. So
all right, then we'll conclude this session over here.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please come again and at least do one meditation with us.
Yes, sure, we'll do that.
All the 7 chakras we are expecting to heal from yourself.
Fine, we'll do that.
You take one chakra.
Wow, that's amazing.
2 days, 3 days, you decide. In 3 days, you take one chakras, then another. All the 7 chakras we would like to heal ourselves from you.
Yeah, definitely we'll do that.
Okay,
thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and lots of love.
Love, light, and abundance to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank
you, Poonam ji.
Abundance.
Atma namaste to you, and thank you from my bottom of my heart. Thank you.